Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup is for all Pisceans and it's for the month of February, a little bit over 2026. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, my dear Pisces. I do apologize as it came a bit late for many reasons, which I can't go into at this point in time, but I do apologize for it being a bit late. I hope you'll enjoy it. I hope it supports you seeing everything that you need to know. A lot of heavenly or universal messages are going to be here about different areas of your life around February and a little bit over to 2026. So welcome everyone and thank you all for being here. Let us begin by, before I show you your cup, I just wanted to let you know, prior to this I do meditate and I'm given a lot of information which I write down on a piece of paper and deliver this to you at the end of the reading. I'm going to show you your cup. It's as always wonderful and beautiful. Exceptionally wonderful. Yes, yeah, absolutely incredible. We're starting right at the beginning. Right, the beginning has a lot to do with the ending. Ouch. Yes. Okay, it looks to me like, my dear Pisces, you have been in a situation where you have been sacrificing a lot, putting your interests aside for the sake of others, doing what is right, continuing doing and sacrificing. And it looks to me like you might have been dealing with someone quite controlling, quite difficult, or someone that was a bit egotistical maybe, or set in their ways, something like that, difficult. But it's over, nearly over, nearly. There was a lot of conflict, a lot of issues. They needed healing. It reached to a level where it was too much. It really needed healing. And now I feel like either you've gone through the ending, some of you, it depends on different Pisceans. Some of you might have gone through the end and some of you are yet to go through the end of this chapter, and then I see the light coming into your life and bringing you healing, abundance, happiness, and a life completely different from where you were before. A life of wealth and luxury and a lot of happiness is coming. But some Pisceans haven't gone through this yet. That's another factor that I'd like to mention. I feel like many of you haven't yet gone through this, so you probably can't even relate to what I'm saying. But it's imperative you know that it seems like it's a situation that is taking place. Different Pisces are going to go through this. There is safety. I want you to be aware. You are in grace. You are going to be helped and healed. There's a situation that really needs healing. It looks to me like this is the perfect timing for many of you. And some of you, that, especially those of you who've already gone through this, it's time for you to make friends now, new friends. And I feel like there is someone new entering your life. It looks to me like this is the perfect time now for you to take action, to be inspired. And the heavens and the universe are by your side. So any delay that might take place is happening for a good reason. So it looks really bizarre. The way it's connected, the beginning to the end, it just shows that many of you are going to go through this removal of someone from your life. And literally, somebody's being removed. It's going to be disruptive. It is going to be chaotic. But the change is it's inevitable. It isn't something that you are the cause of or they are the cause of. This is something destined to happen. The divine timing is for it to end now. The conflict that might happen, you need to be aware of, mindful of this, that ultimately there's going to be resolutions, and the resolutions is the end of this painful chapter. I do see completion. I do see grieving. I do see completion again, but there is grieving, the end of a chapter with someone. Somebody could be passing also, but I see you living a life in a very comfortable place after the ordeal, this ordeal, where you were restricted, you were trapped, you were unhappy. Some of you were in an unhappy marriage. Some of you were emotionally overwhelmed, but I'm seeing what's coming after all this is a sanctuary, healing taking place, you living in the life that you want. I also see that success is coming. situations are improving. Even money is coming to you. I do see that after this situation. But you have to be careful not to invest in something very quickly. There could be a bad investment, so some financial challenges. Be very cautious not to rush into anything because you might not be in the right state of mind. Money blocks are coming to an end. Also, for those of you who have had financial problems, you are going to be financially sound. I feel like stability is coming, and also some of your travel is coming. Confusion comes to an end. There was a lot of confusion on what to do and how to proceed, but the light, I see the light coming into your light and illuminating your path and showing you what action to take. And because of all of this and the timing, you are manifesting a lot of happiness and a lot of ranking. There's ranking in your life. You are ranking up. There is manifesting money. There is expansion. And there is the end of confusion. And then comes wisdom. You're using your intuition, your heart, your mind into everything. It's funny that it's not funny. Bear with me. I've got no water. All right. I forgot to bring a bottle of water. Anyway, I've got to tell you this before I forget it, because I just saw this. It looks to me like when that chapter came to an end, because some of you haven't yet, they're still going to go through it. All the deep personal anguish, let's say, that you were in, might have cost you even a little bit of ill health or depression. But ultimately, I'm seeing that there was teardrops. To say goodbye, it was like very sad. I do see teardrops. I see great personal sorrow. I see. But despite of seeing that, I'm shown also that you were on target, that this was the right time. This is the right path. And you had to go through this. It was part of your spiritual journey. You have learned, and you are going to learn, and you are going to become stronger and stronger. New beginnings for many of you. Chinese year of the rabbit here, very strong. The cat, the rabbit. Chinese year of the snake here, very strong. Chinese year of the rooster here also. There's someone very clever. Someone very brilliant is entering your life, and you are going to be loving this person. They're intelligent, they're deep, they're spiritual. I see a vacation, and they're coming at a time where you are on a vacation or you're going on a vacation. There's great news at that time, so you will be surrounded with good news. This person is someone that is, what can I tell you about them? Someone very, very spiritual. And they're very, very powerful. Their mental capacity is very, very incredible. I do see this new beginning is going to bring you a new desire, a sudden increase, and multiplying your wealth. But I'm seeing money, but then I'm seeing romance again. This romance maybe is at the beginning. It's going to be friendship with this person. There might be a business. There might be a work situation where you're working together. You're offering maybe some work towards this person. It is possibly you're helping them with their work. It is, but it is a new romance, even though it's not being displayed. Maybe that person that you're meeting, they're not ready yet to be emotionally active. So the new romance could be, it's imminent, but it's not happening. It's destined to happen, but it's not happening straight away. It's going to get reignited. When you meet this person, it's going to be like connection, friendship, but then work maybe even related. And then you've got to be open to receiving, and they've got to be open. And maybe you're both in a position where you're not prepared to express or even receive love in your life, and they are in the same boat like you. But you know what? The connection you have from past lives, that's going to make the difference. That's going to be helping both of you heal from the past. You both need to heal from the past. You've both been through a lot. And you both need a sense of security and self-worth because of the ordeals that you've gone through. But then ultimately I'm seeing playfulness, I'm seeing romance, I'm seeing fun. But there is someone there in the background. This is really bizarre. Someone in the background that's sort of like, in a way, lingering. Someone that is, they can't move on. Someone that is sort of blaming, like, someone. I don't know whether they're blaming you or they're blaming the person that came in your life. Like, I wasn't ready to lose you. It's that kind of situation. Maybe somebody wasn't really ready to lose you. Someone who was a controlling freak, who doesn't believe that it's over. They want to hold on to you. But you've got to let go. They've got to let go. Somebody's got to let go. That's what it looks like to me. Because ultimately, you've got to let go. The reason I say that is because the more you're talking to this person, the more you're getting to know them, the more time you're spending. And there is distance. I can see distance. When you are together, you do speak you talk very deeply. You're very much entangled in getting to know each other, which is wonderful. You're overwhelmed with feelings that you find bits and pieces of each other within each other. But there's someone, maybe this other person or you, somebody's afraid and they're constantly thinking of running away from this. They're not prepared to go into a relationship. They're afraid. And then what happens? The distance is going to be the cause of you both realizing that being physically apart from each other is going to help you process the fear that you have. It's very strange, very bizarre. But I know one thing. Somebody needs more time. Whether it's you or them, more time is needed. You got to tread patiently. Because you don't want this person to run away. The relationship is too good to be true. This connection is too good to be true, but there is fear. And maybe both sides. And maybe somebody, either you or them, are pulling away because of so much, what's the word? There's so much connection. And it happens so quickly, like as soon as you meet each other, there's that connection. And it makes you really wonder, like, both of you are afraid. There is fear. This person has very strong fire energy, and then there could be double fire, in fact. The fire energy that I see here very strong is Sagittarius, second Leo, then comes Aries. But Sagittarius and Leo are leading the way. Very strong. They might have both, each, like they might have Sagittarius and Leo in them. And also there is earth energy in this person. They've got Taurus, Libra. They could have Libra and Taurus. Very strong Taurus, Libra. Earth energy, I see also a possibility of Capricorn and Virgo, Gemini. So there is air involved. That's what it looks like to me. Yes, Libra, Taurus is the strongest here, and so is Gemini, Virgo, because there's 6 of each. It's a lot. That means the majority of you will be dealing with an earth energy that's got air in them, and they've got double fire, strong fire. And as for air, there's also Aquarius. There's only 3 Aquarius, but there's 6 of Taurus, Libra, and 6 Virgo, Gemini. Very interesting. Now comes the water energy. They might have strong water in them. Pisces, like yourself, my dear Pisces, they might have Pisces in them. They might have Cancer in them. There could be a possibility of Scorpio. But for the majority of Pisces, I see Pisces and Cancer being the highest level for the majority. Now, as I see further, the Chinese years, what I'm seeing is the Chinese year of the dragon here, very strong, the rabbit. Chinese year of the cat, rabbit, they call it. Chinese year of the goat or sheep, they call it. Chinese year of the rooster or chicken, they call it. Chinese year of the buffalo or ox, they might call it. These are the highest levels. So I'll go through them quickly. The dragon, the rabbit, the goat. Is that the rooster? Yeah, it's a rooster. Yeah, the rooster and the buffalo. They're the strongest. And then comes the second level. This is for the majority of you. Then comes the dog, the rat, and the snake. Quite interesting. Okay, let me now start with this other section. My dear Pisces, I'm just going to go through that with you. I'm just going to see if I can find my bottle of water, but I can't, so I'll have to continue. Right, back to where we were. Oops, sorry. Now, my dear Pisces, it says there's going to be a magical gift. This is amazing. A magical gift coming your way. Something magnificent. It's going to be like magic, a magical gift. I love that. You need to get out of your cocoon. You need to get out of your cocoon. It means you got to get out of where you are. Maybe you're stuck somewhere. Maybe you're at home. You're not going anywhere. You're not doing anything. You might be, you might have gone through so much trauma that you're not participating in the world. You're not out there. I guess that's what they mean, They say, where are the good people? They're at home. From work to home, from home to work. It says you need to get out of your cocoon. So whatever it is that you are sort of feeling uncomfortable or you don't want to participate, it's very important. The heavens, these are all meditation. In meditation, I get this. It's not from me. It's from the heavens and the universe. So they're saying you have, you need to get out of your cocoon. How intriguing. You are protected from danger. So you don't have to worry. You are protected from danger. It says a big change of luck. Now listen to this, a magical gift and a big change of luck. This is money. Play the lotto or the lottery. I did see a lot of wealth coming and your life is changing. The horse, which is this year, 2026. The horse, someone true, the truth. Okay, so it says someone who's going to be very truthful. Someone who is born in the Chinese year of the horse. The horse, the truth. Again, the truth. Someone who appreciates you. Someone who is very honest and always telling the truth, who will truly appreciate you. And you're meeting them this year, the year of the horse, 2026. That's fabulous. That is incredible. Okay, there is a situation about own business. Whether you have your own business or somebody's got their own business, there is an ownership about an own business. Whether it's you, if you don't, you will probably have your own business, or this person that you're meeting could have their own business, or there could be someone that then there when it's okay, someone that really needs remember I said at the beginning, when you meet that person, there could be a business situation. They're there when they need it. Someone is there when they need it in regard to this business. So it's very interesting. There is a secret also with an exclamation mark. A secret is there. Something about a Capricorn and worthless. So it's really weird. Something about a secret, then Capricorn, and then worthless. Like, I don't know. I'm just delivering it. And I can't wait to hear your perspective, because obviously you'll know who's the Capricorn. Maybe towards a Capricorn you are, oh my God, Pisces are always connected to Capricorn. Maybe they make you feel that you are worthless. Or you may be thinking that this Capricorn is worthless. There is something about worthless Capricorn, and there is a secret. So I can't wait to hear your perspective about this, because this is very deep and very, very delicate. So I can't comment on it. Whatever comes from the heavens, I just deliver it, no matter how difficult it may be. But there is something about you finding out the truth and somebody really appreciating you. And there is a magical gift on the great positive side. Now, my dear Pisces, I'm going to go through the initials of people that you are going to be dealing with on a grand scale. Now, remember that the more the number of one letter, the more of you will be dealing with people with that initial in their name. Okay? So I was given 5 times the letter J for Japan and 5 times the letter Y for yellow. 3 times the letter U for umbrella, 3 times the letter G for grass, 4 times the letter S for sweet or Scorpio, 4 times the letter E for elephant, 4 times the letter H for horse, 3 times the letter C for Canada, 3 times the letter K for kangaroo, 3 times the letter Q for quilt or quails, 3 times the letter M for money, and 2 times the letter W for winter, 4 times the letter F for fox, 2 times the letter A for Alaska. Then I was given 2 times the letter P for pony, and the rest they were just given once. X for x-rays, and also the sound of sh, like shield or Shauna, Sheila. Then V for victory, D for dog, T for tiger, and B for butterfly. I was given 2 numbers. Number 1, the first one is number 9, and the second one is number 1. So the first one, number 9, it's about a very difficult situation, or a challenge rather, that's going to come to an end. That's what the 9's all about. Then comes entertainment and fun and exhilaration after that challenge ends, like a chapter ends perhaps, or a difficult situation ends, and then there's celebrations and there's a lot of entertainment and happiness. This is connected to the Chinese year of the monkey. It is also connected to people that are born in September who are Libra or Virgo. Remember, you had Virgo, Gemini 6 times, and you had Libra, Taurus 6 times. So that's very interesting. September 2026 is going to mark a time where you will overcome a major challenge, and you are going to be celebrating and having the time of your life, or it could be 9 weeks from the time you see this reading. The next one is number 1, connected to the Chinese year of the rat. It is also connected to a new beginning. It is connected to the month of January, which is January, something that might have happened already in this month. I'm doing this reading in January for February, January 2026, something that might have happened. It could be connected to Capricorn. Remember, Capricorn was there. Something about a secret, something about Capricorn, something about worthless. Okay, I remember those 3 that came in sequence. So January are people that are born Capricorn or Aquarius. You had 3 Aquarius in there. But it's also about a great new beginning that's going to bring you plenty. From the time you see this all the way to, okay, I'll say 1 month. So January and 1 month until February. That's what happens. And it's going to be bringing you a new beginning and plenty of action, or plenty to do. That's what the 1 is all about. And that is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, my dear Pisces. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if it resonates with you. Your perspective is going to make a big difference. So I do call out to the community, each and every Pisces. Do let us know what you can see from this. Has it already happened? Something about a secret, Capricorn, and worthless. What is that all about? But the magical gift is going to be the one that I am looking forward to hear about. If that's going to be a great windfall, let me know. A magical gift is on its way to you that's going to change your life. And I saw the abundance all over your cup. I wish you a lot of love and light, a lot of peace. Namaste.